All right. Back again after a brief break for caffeination and other things. Let's see where we left off. All right. I was realizing on review that the sound might have been a little overwhelming there originally. Let me know if it's still off or if this is better. I will keep adjusting. Oh, we're doing our old dance again. And then I'm out of stamina as soon as there's any opening, of course. Let me know also if you're just not hearing me, though I don't know how you would hear that request if you're not. Strength on up to where I could use that Drake sword we just painstakingly got. See if I can check that while I'm safe. Yes. Okay, climb that on up. We'll get there. Until then, I guess we are stuck with our good friend, Tony Spork, whatever his name is supposed to be. You know, I always forget to close that menu. Almost every time. I swear, that's enough. You should die. You should call that good. There he is, our friend. So earlier I realized I was trying to bash him in the face where he is heavily armored. Let's see if there's any other options here. Without getting trampled. I am back, and welcome. And I'm sorry. That's gonna cost me. Welcome. Welcome to the narrow hallway. It's just such a tiny, shall we say, window of opportunity there that I'm seeing. Does not bode extraordinarily. Plenty from you. Thank you, and goodbye. Oh, come on. Is there any gap in this armor? Well, that's all my Estes. So this is going to be over very shortly. restock before I attempt more of these pitiful efforts. Do to you what they're suggesting that I do in the chat, but it seems as though we have no opportunity to do anything else. I hate to suggest that maybe I should be thrusting. Is that the problem? Thrusting does not seem to make a difference. But at least we tried. That's what science is all about. Okay. Just gonna hide behind these pillars. Bath and Beyond. A new stock of pillars in. Looks like they've taken full advantage. Not a sponsor. Curious. Pillars R Us, however, has been quite generous. There's just no good angles there. Well, I think I deserve that. I got in enough stabs to know that I had that coming. They put all these lovely weapons all over the loading screen just to taunt you. Lovely weapons you do not possess. Really need to get back into the habit of, like, reposting, or whatever that is, where I could actually break this defense. But there's no time for that. It's Thanksgiving. Come on. We're just gonna hack and slash through it like amateurs. A little crowded back here. This is apparently designated the new party corner. That makes 5. It's getting a little weird. Maybe my issue is in type of weaponry? Is it the stabbing and slicing that he is so thoroughly immune to? If I was to battle him with a cricket bat, for example, this would be going better? Do I just need to be using fire? Is this a cooking him in his little turtle suit situation? I have so many questions. Okay. Let's test. Experiment number 1. frightened of you. No, that's not the right one. There we go. Well, that's more than my slashing has done, for sure. How about on the back? That's something. That was definitely a bit of a cheese, but I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. What? You also cheesed the Taurus demon, I hear you saying? Yeah, that's too many bosses. I'm sorry. Again, it's Thanksgiving. Unless you're not watching this now, in which case this is very confusing. I'm sorry. Let's not get caught up in the party corner like last time. Yes. That's refreshing. Yeah. Quite a range on those antique crossbows they've got. Bad kitty. Alright, now I'm just realizing, again, that there are stairs here, which I did not see until this very moment, proving my blindness and ineptitude. Let's go down. Careful about these corners. What do you want? Well, that's a clear trap. Oh, and yet, foiled by it so easily. Overzealous. Yeah, thank you. Oh no, he got me. And then I got myself right on the corner. This was my sword instead of my shins. That's a little excessive. Let's calm down and be gentlemen about this. No? Okay. And you? What is your list of gripes, sir? Don't have time to listen to it. It's a sturdy table, alright. I can accept that. Mystery key. Just like you got for Christmas from Grandma. Maybe that was just me. thank you. Alright, so where do I put my mystery key? Same question I asked of Grandma, but received no reply. She was a cryptic woman before she died. Does the mystery key unlock the far bridge door? He asked aloud. They're ganging up on me. Grandma, this is hardly fair. The mystery key is doing nothing to help me in this battle. Oh, I should have gotten him a little wrist sprain or something at least. Come on. 1 damage. It's just an insult. There we go. Stay down with the others. Oh, here we go again. Shield dance. What? Dragon's back. Okay. Should have known. Clearly. I just wanted to check the other door. Is that too much to ask? Spikles? I believe we decided your name was. Again. It's Three Stooges. That ended up looking cool, but was in fact quite dangerous. And not a good idea. It's gonna be my epitaph. Epitaph? I'm always adding weird consonants. Alright, if I get my souls, are you just gonna roast me again? Is that the deal we've come up with? I just want to live. I only have the one demand. Ah, the mystery key from Grandma does not help with the tower door. And now we know. Oh. Guess we're going to get roasted again. Very fickle Spikles. He comes and goes, he or she. You never know exactly when or where they may show up. Okay. So where can I use my mystery key? Or is it just not for me to know? Is it a mystery even to me, thus its name? Cody, welcome! I've just now seen you out of the corner of my eye, lurking in the bushes. Ah! Hurt my pancreas so much, that one. I showed that corpse who was boss. That's for sure. That corpse won't mess with me again. you, sir? What's your attempt? Oh, pretty good, actually. 2 solid hits. Okay, mystery key. Assuming I have missed something down here. Ah, shouldn't have rested. Oh well. I'll just do it all over. Anyone else coming down? Anyone else coming down the hallway? Something I missed. Thanks, Miss Sturry. I have got to be more peripherally aware when I'm fighting off the ambush. I just have got to be. Peripherally aware. Super overcautious now. Both sides for the street. Oh, great. Back in Fogwall Town. Population me. Tears. Oh. And I immediately got shot because I was not paying attention. There's another Estes down. Okay, which way equals sudden death? You come upon a fork in the road, and both ways equal sudden death. Which way do you go? I take the death way! I go the death way! And so I have. Better take care of you now before I get stuck somewhere. Thanks, Wall. Appreciate ya. I'm kidding. That was sarcasm, Wall. Oh, that's not good for me. That's in fact very bad for me. Let's keep running this way. I'm sure that's not even gonna push my pile of souls even further away from where I can retrieve it. I'm sure it'll be fine. This looks like safety. I'm gonna run to safety. I just now realized what I said out loud. Oh, so there's actually some manner of safety here. That's nice. Ah, that feels good. It's toasty. I hear hammering in the distance. What am I to make of this? Hello, sir. Can I interest you in any of my fine wares?
Well,
oh no,
must
that's...
be
I'm
a
sorry.
new arrival. I'm Andre of a store run. If you
Pleased to
require
meet you, Andre.
something, then speak to me.
Okay, well that's gonna come in awful handy.
Are mighty sturdy indeed. But every hunk of metal has its breaking point. If you notice durability running low, it's time to repair. You can ask a blacksmith like myself, or do it on your own with a grindstone. The nice thing about weapons, they never betray you. So pay them a little respect.
Are you saying you will betray me? Is that what you mean to imply by that statement? That you yourself, unlike a weapon, will betray me? Hurrah! I've learnt it. That was a difficult tutelage. But now it's over. I said the tutelage is over. Stop asking about it. I don't know if I can afford or do any of these things. Let's check. No, probably not. A couple of shards. Let's see what happens. Crest opens door in the forest. That sounds like it's gonna come in handy. Oh yeah, these are... oh yeah. Actual weapons. Not like that other merchant. The tee-hee merchant. Nobody wants to go back to him. I'm tempted by the name of the war pick. That sounds fun for me. 3.5 pounds. Sounds light for me. Let's get a war pick. Oh yeah. Waste all of the shards early.
Get yourself
It'll be
killed.
great.
Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Okay, let's equip our hastily bought, likely unwise war pick, and then off we go. Okay. Close the equipment menu. Actually remembered, for once. Nothing this way. It's actually the end of the game. It's just a secret that most people don't find there. So I'm glad you guys were here to see that. That's actually really rare. So yeah, nobody goes that way. Let's try across the bridge. Doesn't look like I'm gonna make much progress, but familiarize ourselves with the area. Good luck. And thank you. Good luck and thank you. Hello, onion, sir. Pondering, are you? And what have you pondered?
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought.
I'd forgive you anything. You're adorable. Look at you.
Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, but I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
Everyone laughs so much. This must be some sort of coping mechanism. Tee-hee merchant, and now ha-ha onion man. The list continues. Okay, so the end of the game's secret Easter egg that nobody goes to is down there in the basement. We'll remember that just in case much later we want to see that again. a new war pick and you all look like wheat to me. Should probably stop flirting with them. That's just weird. It's slightly faster than the long sword, but not by that much. Really need something that can interrupt them a little easier. Oh, I need to be laughing creepily, the chat is telling me, so that I can fit in with this group of merchants. Ah, I shouldn't have been making jokes about the chat. I've stumbled into a sticky hornet's nest. I don't know why it's sticky. Do not ask again. It just looks unpleasant. You look unpleasant, sir. Could I maybe get you back before battle? Too forward of me? Ah, right. And again. Every time. No, you don't. Apparently, yes, you do. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. Oh, so close. Just a sliver left on it. He's gonna stub his toe on the way back into the cathedral there and die. Okay, I don't even remember where that was. It must have been up here. So familiar to me. This whole sequence of events. This comedy of errors that's about to happen. Oh my! He really made me do some jazz hands. I don't want to do your dark bidding jazz hands. Get out of here. Nobody wants to get stabbed in the gut by you. I'm sorry if these statements make you all feel unwanted, but I'm just trying to be honest. People are trying to come through here to do their blacksmithing business and whatnot, to see the secret endgame Easter egg, and you're just ruining it for them. And this guy, don't even get me started. The tourism industry has suffered because of his actions. That is my response. 33 damage is my response. Okay. Occasionally you do the shieldy swipe. Occasionally you do that. And occasionally it's a double, just as I decided to finally go for it. I'm just gonna hide behind this wall and sip Sprite. Limited edition Sprite. I hope you're one of those big, nasty, stupid armor guys that doesn't come back after I kill you. That's about the harshest thing I can say in the Dark Souls universe. I hope you're one of those things that doesn't come back. Oh, that took all my stamina. be overzealous now. You with your bottles of Sprite. Time I think he's gonna go for the twofer, he doesn't. And vice versa. Oh, it's always the two. What does that mean? What was that someone just threw at my face? Is there a wizard? A dark wizard hiding deeper in the cathedral? Ouch! My bones. Oh yeah, you're not the only one with limited edition flavors of Sprite. How does that make you feel? You feel like a fool. No, not again. We've done this bit. We've done the bit where you heal yourself. Personally, I'm not a fan. Oh, I wish my book was just a little longer. If I had a nickel for every time I found myself in that situation. Yeah, shimmer away. You're not welcome here at church. You're welcome, tourism industry. There is a magician in there? Oh gosh. Now I'm terrified. Who would think that in a game like this, there would be some sort of dark magician hiding in the church? I mean, that's crazy. Alright, let's pillage another corpse. Sorry to whoever this was. It's mine now. Hello, sir. This looks like some sort of elevator apparatus, which I will use to escape. Sure, why not? Where will this lead? Aha, perfect timing of streams, in that case. Welcome home. Okay, where am I now? It looks dark, and like it could be instant death, and yet also could be like a... Nah, you should totally get down there for secret sword kind of situation. Who's to say? I'm quite wary. This game just makes you quite wary of everything and everyone. It sure looks like Firelink Shrine again, which may be what just popped up on screen that I was talking through. Yes, it is. Okay, well, that's a nice little shortcut. The things I've seen and done, that you were no help. You did not warn me. The rats, Spikles. Disappointment does not begin to cover it, sir. Still trying to use that Drake sword. One more level, and I need 2,601 to do it. Almost there. So now I have access to whatever this is supposed to be.
Hello there.
The church quarter.
I am Petrus of Thurland. Have you business with us?
Have you business with us? No, sir. Have you business with me? No, sir. Well, then I don't know why we're here.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested, but I also want you to... Here. No, go ahead.
Oh, so you're giving me a copper piece to just get out of your sight. It's because I'm dressed like a thief, isn't it? This is like a prejudice. I see. I see how it is. Wish there was like a double jump. That could come in handy. Okay, I think I can get back here if this happens to be instant death. So let's give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe this is the way to Excalibur. Okay, good. It's not instant death. It is, however, quite dark. Man, it's dark. I don't know if I'd go back there, if you're, like, afraid of that sort of thing. Chests of all shapes and sizes. I'm sure none of them want to eat you. There's no way to know until you put your face right near the crack and spread it. If you're just joining us, we're talking about treasure chests. I want to make it very clear. When I specifically said, and I quote, put your face near the crack and spread it, I was speaking about treasure chests. And if the FBI is listening to this, I would be happy to take your questions. I maintain my innocence. Even now. Though I will confess I have done a fair share of pillaging this morning. I'm not sure what the official FBI stance on pillaging is. I'm guessing anti-pillaging, as a general rule. Hello, bird friend. I'm glad you're still with us. You haven't, gone off to give birthday rides to children, / accentuate the entrances of children's birthday clowns. Not that you would do anything of that sort. I don't mean to suppose. Alright. This was very nice little respite from the terrible church of weaponry up there, but I guess I had better get back on track before I get too involved in the exploration. Looks like an opportunity to step out on the town. And this looks like an opportunity to fracture my shins and die. Really? You want me to... Really? Okay. Okay. Oh. A very lucky leap. I take no credit for that. I want to go over there. I do. I have questions. Let's check up here just to make sure I'm not about to bite it. Whatever it is. Yeah, that looks like more of a makeable gap. Let's try that in a second. What is up here, though? Oh, the nest. Oh, lovely babies. It's lovely babies, everyone. I'm glad you're here to see this. This is, again, probably something that no one who's played this game has ever seen before. Lovely babies. Am I just pretending to be one of them? This seems cruel. but I'll go with it. Uh-oh. Have I angered them? Have I angered the babies? This is good or bad. I'm gonna guess bad. I think it's pretty safe to say just about everything that happens. Oh, you moved your babies to this nest too? Did like another bird do that, or did you just have babies in like every roost? One of those birds that's just like roost to roost. Any lovely babies will do. Oh, it seems like the prisoners have revolted since I last was here. And they've taken up arms and have decided to burn the crap out of my chest. Great, thanks. Thanks, guys. Sweet of you. Not interested. Apparently I am. Secretly, I'm very interested. I'm getting crap burned right out of my chest. Oh, I don't like the flames. And how they catch on my furred undergarments. With such speed. Okay. So things have gone badly since I escaped the asylum. Now everyone's just running around, torches waving. It's anarchy. People have gotten all up in the pot room. I mean, no one was allowed in here. We used to have standards. Now folks are just all up in the pot room doing whatever they want. Hello, bonfire, my old friend. I'd like to sit at you again. Is that... No, that's not a... Oh, that... Okay, yeah. Just gonna pretend I didn't see that. So... apparently you can come back to the asylum. That's good to know. I'm not sure if I should be here now. Is this an area for me? Is this one of the kindergarten areas, as I requested? Because if not, I'd just love to catch the old 550 bird bus back into Lordran. Before I step in some sort of dangerous situation, I may do just that. Continue our church exploration before I get too crazy on Lovely Baby's Island. It's much quicker to recognize me as one of her own. I imagine I've come to accumulate the smell of the nest, and that's a good thing. Service, and I feel bad that I'm not able to tip. Thank you, sir, and or madam. By the eggs, I'm going to guess madam. But who knows? This is a world of fantasy. Don't close your mind. Now I can get on the roof and get... a key that is, strangely, for the undead asylum. So I now have a key when I next go back to Lovely Baby's Island. I am saying this now so that I will hopefully remember whenever that is. Now, as to the question of getting down? Getting down, question mark? eyes extensively. I won't go into how or where. Okay, I still have 7 Estus. Let's go back up here for now. Just seen the chat message, blast those glutes, pop up, and yes, it's the only path forward. If you're not willing to blast those glutes, boy, I tell you, you're not gonna make it far in this business. Alright. So I take this to mean that the silver sparkly man will indeed not be back. Dark Wizard has yet to be taken care of, and he has plenty of swordsmen who could handily take me in any combat we might engage in. I have no doubt every single one of these non-player characters is better at this game than me. And that wall, even, is better at this game than me. That is a tiny shield to be defending you so effectively. I'm just gonna say it. I don't mean to call you out. No, I made a horrible mistake. I did not see that he had prepared his wrist thusly. If I can't use the phrase handily take me, can I still use the phrase wrist thusly? At least? Oh, why would it... See, so what happened is, some idiot who jumped in here while I wasn't looking and started to play the game has rested at a bonfire that is quite a distance away, and now I have to pay even more cab fare. And then while I was ranting, as I'm sure you saw, I've tripped into the deep water and wet my boots. Now my boots are moist. I think we talked about this in part 1. There's nothing I hate more than moist boots. This is a tragedy. This whole respawn has been just nothing but a tragedy for me. In fact, I'm beginning to agree with the torch-bearing protesters. Vive la Revolution! It is sad that no matter how much you train, you could never be good as a wall at ping pong. That is very sad. It's always going to be a draw. At best. And we're back. I guess we have to blast those glutes again to get down. This is so much effort. Day in, day out, blasting these glutes is just really taking it out of me. I wish that there was some respite from furiously I think we've covered it. No more. Ah, that would be a good suggestion. It has just popped up in the chat that since I just navigated all the way back to the asylum accidentally, I could have tried that new key. What a help that would have been about 5 minutes ago. What a service it would have done me. As it stands... back in the Dark Wizard. So yeah, maybe I could not run across the way to the blacksmithing fire. And next time I die, I will be back. Which I'm sure will be quite quickly. Let's go after this guy again and see what happens. Hey buddy, back to play with your tiny shield. And your flimsy box. Don't know if this war pick is going to help me much in these corridors. I should probably switch back to a thrusty longsword. Or whatever you would appropriately call that. Quite thrusty. Close the equipment menu. I'm going to remind myself aloud every time, if it doesn't trouble you too much. That's a lot of folks. A lot of folks who are quite angrily buffed by the wizard's good humor, and perhaps some hymns. I'm not sure. I don't know what they get up to in here. Good humor and hymns, I have to imagine. It looks like. They're all good folk. Except for you, throwing a tantrum there. You don't seem like a good folk. And you went right along with it. He throws a tantrum and you jump right off the bridge. I see. So, wizard, we meet again. Ah, he's gone. He's played a trick on me. As dark wizards do. Oh, that's deeply unsettling. Okay, no dark wizard to be found. There. Did I really miss that? I'm just gonna pretend I didn't. Everyone go along with me on this. What a great downward stab I just performed. Alright, now I've got... Oh, well, this is... this is a nightmare. It's safe to say this has devolved. Now we get to go back and try that key. I'm going to choose to look at this as a new chance, a new opportunity to try that key, and not as the crippling savagery that it actually was, to my self-esteem. Back in the asylum. Alright, so a locked door in the asylum would be... I think there was one over on this side of the upper level. Goodness. Okay, that took more time than I think was necessary. And more slashes. Let's rest here, because why not? Who's it gonna harm? You show me one person. It's me, isn't it? I'm gonna be harmed by this. Oh, well, he's definitely moved. Our good friend is out for blood. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Ah, there he is, in fact. You remember me? Oh gosh, this is like one of those old live-action Disney movies where a dog gets rabies and he turns on you and you're like, no, We trusted one another once. Remember the good times down by the creek? Remember the times? Don't make me do this. Not that I can even beat you at all in a fight. He's much better at this than I am. He's been practicing. Just been sitting around eating saltines all day. This is not a fair pairing. So let's try to use this key before oh, the ball is back? I did not expect the ball to be back, but in retrospect, I should have expected this. I should have retrospected it. Alright, continue my plan of running. Like a coward. Yikes! Still in the doorway. There it is. Now I don't have to worry about getting those 3,000 souls back from the church. Wow, it's just like real life. They were worth it. Okay, so now with less to lose, please let me past to use my key. I have the curiosity that only this key can satisfy. I've got to remember to be thrusting. Always be thrusting. Give me that guy. There you go. Now stab him in the gullet. And now... Yes. We're figuring it out. Me and my hands. Finally talking. I was real impressed with your bow skills. Let's just calm down. There's two of you now. At one point there was one of you, and now there's like a huge protest going on. Shouldn't you spread yourselves out more? Don't you drink any Sprite. I'm watching you. Meanwhile, your spear friend here is just thinking I'm not gonna see him sneaking up. Right into my flank. Ah, he's spriting. He just sprited. You guys... I'm sorry you had to see that. Oh, come on. Doesn't the very, very tip mean anything to you? Come on. Ah, I bet you're thirsty for a cool drink of Sprite right about now. Nah, you don't get one. Alright, give me your spear. Put your spear in me. I understand. If you're just joining the stream, when I specifically said put your spear... You know what, it's not even worth it. So, is this the gate? Ah, oh, sweet heavens it is. Thank the sunlight above. And all of the Knights of Astora. Oh, a rusted iron ring. Was all of this worth it? We're about to find out. Improves balance. Yeah, it could be worth it. I mean, we don't know. This could be like a Lion King ending situation at some point where the poor footing really comes into play. So yeah, I'm gonna call this a win. I'm gonna say this was all worth it. Not just a huge bummer. Closing the equipment menu. So where's old Yeller at? You in there, buddy? I don't know if I can take Old Yeller with these weapons / level of skill. What if we both go two-handies? Is this the secret? Oh, now you're switching. You're just like, whatever I'm not gonna do. Oh, he hurts so much. Just gonna take a sip of new Coke. Ah, and you can't thrust when you're two-handing. If I had a nickel for every time I forgot that you can't thrust when you're two-handing. Right here next to the bonfire, this is sacred ground. You should be ashamed of yourself, sir. Might be able to take him, but probably not now, with 2 Estes. Let's see how this goes. The more I watch him chase me around the courtyard of sacred beauty, the more I realize I might be able to take him. Who's to say? Oh, I wish I had one more strength. Then I could probably, do something. That's not gonna work. Okay, let's just try this for now. Hello? Mr. Rabies? Oh. No. There we are. Back in the courtyard. Let's see. Thanks. As for his armor class, or that would have ended badly for me. Don't think the war pig is helping. That's my first comment. Oh, it's so short. That's fair. That's fair, Old Yeller. Captain Funyuns. That does seem like an appropriate advertising rival to Sprite, for some reason. So let's go no thank you, Warpick. You gave it your best. I still can't use that to any sort of effectiveness. I don't know what to try. Let's do one round of thrusting, just to really give him the benefit of the doubt. You know, when you have a friend who's just acting weird and all aggressive towards you all of a sudden for no reason, you know, try some thrusting. It's fine. Now, that's really bad advice. Don't listen to me. upward slashes make me feel bad for you. Like you're an old man in all that heavy armor. Okay. Every time I think it's safe, it's never safe. That was not a good spot to stand and take a sip. Oh, man. Just trading blows with him. Or more accurately, getting hit a lot, and then occasionally I hit him also. Not really trading. I'm down to about half, but that's gonna be tough with this longsword. Maybe I could grind out the torch guys until I can use my Drake sword bow and make this quite a bit simpler. Unless he follows me the entire way, which I guess we're about to find out. Yikes. Thanks, Potts. Foiled my escape. I'm at 900, I need 2601. If I don't die horribly regardless. Well, there it went. Self-fulfilled that prophecy right quick. And now I have to come all the way to the end of this precipice to get my 900 back. But oh well. Let's try to get one of these guys in here instead of going the other way, which has not been working well. Jeez. Let's not stand on that thing just in case. That looks like an accident waiting to happen. Boo to you and your torturies. Okay. 1500. Now comes the part of Dark Souls where you must account for the numbers. The best part of Dark Souls, the accounting. I'll just use this one. This one's fine. great start. Super enthused about the idea of grinding these torch guys, because they just suck in the group. You could just do the 2 in the room over and over again, but boy, that's boring and cheap. But you know me, boring and cheap. Overzealous, are you? You heard me grinding and you thought you'd get a head start. Fair enough. Thank you. No, thank you, sir. Don't want whatever kind of special flame it is you're selling today. Okay, just need 5 more. I guess 6 more to get the 1 at this rate. Gosh, I just don't like those flame guys. One moment, be right back. All right. So, almost there, and then we can try that new Drake sword. If I don't die horribly first. Thank you for bearing with me through the grind here. Thanks, Pillar. Appreciate that. I think these should be the last 2. This should get me 26. And 2601. Give or take. Don't leave this time. 16 strength. Now I should be able to hold the drake sword in one hand. So beefy have I become. Unstoppably beefy. Right, close the equipment menu. Now let's lure our good friend Old Yeller back down into the sacred courtyard and try this again from the top. This is what it's all about. Trying different combinations of tools to kill your friends who have gone hollow and betrayed you. Totally forget the moveset of this thing. Yikes. Slow it down. Wait for the opportunities and don't get excited. It's awfully easy to get excited. Old Yeller's trying to kill you. There's a big part of me that's glad you're dead. Alright, good we could have this talk. Let me just take one quick peek back up in his spot. Though I think I would have to, like, leave and come back. I thought at some point his armor appeared. Somewhere, but I'm probably being too optimistic. I just want that cool armor. Make sure he doesn't come back also. Okay. I'll check later. Thank you for your time. So, we are now much better equipped for just about anything the game may throw at us because we have this one-handed drake sword. For the next while, at least. Oh, I like that drake sword. Take me to Lordran. I demand it. And the way that I demand it is by curling up into a little ball and tricking you that I am one of your lovely babies when in fact I am not. You will never know. Back in Firelink. Home sweet home. Back where the clergy roam free with their dark magicians and their armies of swordsmen, as we have come to know and love. So I'm trying to think if there's anywhere else I should go or can go besides back up to the church. We still have the catacombs to tackle at some point. way down. I don't think it's that. But I'm sure it will come up eventually. So there must be a couple of ways I could go at this point. Check how this Drake sword stacks up against the catacomb graveyard while we're here. Not tremendously well, but enough to run furiously past, perhaps. That's a big one. Just wanted your spear, sir. No harm intended. I'm just gonna be on my merry. I wish that you would do the same. Like ships passing in the night, you and I. What do you say? Oh, I don't like the looks of this at all. The catacombs. What a disappointment. Yeah, even with my lovely Drake sword, I don't think I'm quite yet prepared. I should probably be focusing on getting the topmost bell first, or I will regret it. Excuse me, I just need to... Excuse me. Pardon. Just like to thank you. I owe you so much cab fare. When are you going to collect? I'm scared. I have such an ardent follower. Go away. Go back to the graveyard, where you belong. So away with us, back up, to the churchyard. Slash. We could run down the stairs into the, grassy foresty areas beyond, which I had previously misrepresented and an Easter egg because I was so scared of the walls. But now that we've grown together, I think I can be honest with you. But it is the way to the forest. Back for you, you dark wizard. Let's make sort out on these guys. One hits. I am a fan. One hits all day. Thanks, Dragon Tail. I really do appreciate that boost you've given me. Probably getting close to a good time to stop. But I want to press forward just past this room to make sure my hazy distant memory is correct. I don't want any trouble from the Silver Surfer here. Yes, forest beyond. Some angry bushes in here. Beautiful. All right. Having rested safely at the Blacksmith fire, with now access to the church above, the dark magician, etc., and the forest below, and the whole catacomb situation, this will be a great time to end Part 2, where we are now slightly better established with the Drake Sword, etc., etc. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. I am sorry to drag you through it. I hope you've had fun. See you next time.